G'day beat seekers, it's Digger Jams here. Today I'd like to talk about the Akai 3200 XL. This is from the year 1996. Was that the real breakthrough in technology for the era? But today I'd just like to talk about how would you actually go about preparing a drum program. The easy way, well, I think it's sort of relatively easy anyway. Now, this particular sample, I reckon it's kind of almost forgotten in the Akai history. Not really, but in terms of its facilities, it's got like the extra filter, it's got the effects card, it's got the XRL inputs and outputs, it's got all digital in, digital out. It's quite, the perception is that it's got a worse sound than the other XLs, the other Akai S3000 series, because it's tend to be grouped in between the S3000 XL, the CD3000 XL. What else was there? There was the S2000, and it's kind of thought about, it's got a little bit of an inferior sound to it, but this is really quite the opposite. It's actually got more in common with the 92, 93, that era samplers, especially with its circuitry and its operational facilities, and it's got Burr Brown converters on it. Yeah, so it's really got a lot more common in sound. It was the top of its range for today. And probably only real big difference is very similar operating system, but it did take normal off-the-shelf PC RAM, which is a big plus. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to talk about how would you go about making a drum program or key groups or whatever. Now, by far, the easiest way to do this is to prepare a drum template or a key group template beforehand. What I do, I've got a few of these already prepared, and I just save them to floppy disks because they're only programs and they don't take up any space at all. For storage, what I tend to do is to hook up my samplers to computer running XP with a SCSI card, and that works really smoothly. Transfer of samples from Akai's program Mesa or Recycle, although I tend to always record sample directly into the Akai in order to give it that oomph and that grittiness, especially on these samplers. It's got high gain, medium gain and low gain. High gain, it will really squash the signal. I tend to mainly would leave it on low, sometimes medium. I really want those crunchy kicks. So what I tend to do is just load up program. Let's see. Let's blow this up a little bit. So I've got my drum template here. So I'm going to load that up now. Now, one thing I have noticed, it's important to have a little bit of audio data on the sample in order for it to save it as a program. And what I've done is just to record a few milliseconds of silence. So I just tend to record over that. So I've got this drum template ready to go whenever I want to record a new drum program. Okay, so that's in memory now. So let's go to edit. Here's my drum template. Okay, now if I push the key groups, we'll see that I've actually got 16 in here, but some of my other templates have got up to 50 samples in them for making like instrument key groups. So I can see here I'm starting on number 1, active group. So that is, let's just see. Yep. So with the Akai, you can actually, with the span, which is basically the key group, the keys of the piano, starting at B0. Okay, I can, whoops, what if I press there? Gazuzo was in the way there. Press multi. Let's go back to edit. Yeah, so you can actually record the span by using either your MPC or MIDI keyboard. MIDI span to off at the moment. Now I've already recorded all these. These are already in, so they're ranging from B0 up to D2. Again, this is all pre-prepared. Okay, so what's left now is just press sample. So I've got all my key groups ready. Record. Ooh. And that's a bit of feedback. Stop my music. So I'm just going to record 16 hits into all my samples. I've got 16 at the moment, so I'm going to have 1. That'll be my first one because that'll be on B1. Let's just see. Okay. Okay, so it's probably going to hit just below. It's probably about minus 3 decibels. Right, so I'm just going to arm it and then record. I've only got 1 second recording time for these because it's going to be drum hits. Here we go now. Okay, so that was pretty quick. I recorded 16 drum hits. So if I go back into sample edit, my 16 sample. They're all being recorded in there. I've got to trim. Let's play them back. So now I'm just playing back the recorded samples. So that's sample 1. Sample 2, 3, 4, and so on. And of course, the beauty about this is that they have already been arranged. If I go back to my program, key group is in here, active key group, sample. They are all in there, ready to go. So why don't I just pick drum template. What I'm actually doing, I'm just triggering this from my MPC at the moment. So that's all ready to go, ready to make a beat. So really easy to do. I can go and save that. If I want to do another, obviously make another drum program, I'll just save that one and then reload the floppy, the empty one, and make another drum kit. So that took a matter of like less than a minute probably. Takes a little, takes about 5 minutes to set up the drum groups and everything. But once it's done and no problem. So thanks for watching tonight. or today or this morning or whatever the time it is. And planning to do a few more of these topics. So thanks for watching, and please leave a comment below. Bye for now.